Morning, everybody.
Where are you?
I guess we're ready to go. Our Toastmaster of the day is here, so I think we're ready to go.
That's right.
He was our president. That's a quorum.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you continue to get used to these short days. We're almost at the turning point. It will be in just a couple of weeks, I believe, and we can start looking forward to longer days. And then January to me seems like still a winter month, but by February, you actually start to see wildflowers and things like that, and it kind of warms up a bit. So, the weather out here, I'm used to Missouri. The weather out here it's great. It's very tolerable. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I'd like to now introduce our president, Mr. Stephen, who will introduce any guests that we may have. Let's welcome Stephen.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morgan Hill Toastmasters Club. It's cold today. It's very cold today. But you know what? We all came together because we're going to warm up. We're going to increase the energy in this group, and we're going to have a kick-ass day. For announcements today, I don't have any, but we'll get to that later in the meeting, because what we want to do is actually start the day by giving a warm welcome to our Toastmaster of today. Let's welcome Frank.
Good morning, everybody. So we have we got a couple of speakers today, and we have a full agenda. So first, I want to welcome everybody, and also welcome our guest, Chris Ketchum. And so let's go ahead and start with actually, Ranjita is not here, huh? She's the word of the day. She's not here. So should I just next
Skip the word, Frank.
next would be Coles?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next is our timer. So that's Stephen. So if maybe Stephen could tell us what he's going to be doing today.
Good morning. Thank you. As timer, it's one of the most important roles in Toastmasters. As we know, when we speak, we only have a certain amount of allotted time, especially in meetings like this one. And as timer today, I'm going to be holding up a series of color cards for each type of speech. And these cards, the first one is going to be green. This is going to refer that you're right on time with where your speech is at. This one is yellow. This is you're about the midway point. And then I'll hold up the red card to tell you that you're nearing the end of your speech and you'll have a 30-second grace period. Now, there are different types of speeches that require different types of time. For example, in our table topics, those will be 1 to 2 minutes. At the 1 minute mark, I will hold up the green. At the 1.5 minute mark, I'll hold up yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will hold up the red. We also have speeches that will be evaluation speeches. These are 2 to 3 minutes, very similar in fashion of the holding of the card up and down. Green at 2, yellow at 2.5, 3, I'll hold up the red card. And then finally, for our formal speeches, those are 5 to 7 minutes in length. I will hold the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6, and you'll conclude your speech when I hold up the red card at 7 minutes. At the end of the meeting, I'll give a report. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Stephen. So we don't have our general evaluator here yet. So I guess we'll go to let's go ahead and go to our first, because we don't have a tip of the day or story. Should we work on something like that, or should we just skip through? What do you guys think?
Do we have 2 speeches today?
Yeah, we have 2 speeches.
So I suggest we just push along and
okay.
Fill in with table topics.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Also, Frank, if our general evaluator doesn't show up, the Toastmaster carries it through to the end of the meeting.
Oh, shoot. I signed up for the Toastmaster today. I'll give it a shot.
You just follow the agenda, same thing.
All right.
I will now call upon the timer, which is Stephen.
Thank you. Wow, what an interesting morning, and a lot of different speeches with different times. So let's get right into it. Our first speaker, Deanne, she spoke for 6 minutes, 50 seconds. Our second speaker, Joanne, 7 minutes flat. Very good. Let's talk about our evaluators. Chris came in a little long, 4 minutes, 59 seconds. And Dan, a little bit long, 3 minutes, 46 seconds. Moving into the table topics, thank you, Deanne, for recording my time of 1 minute, 6 seconds. Julie, 1 minute, 51 seconds. Chris Brown, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Chris Ketchum, 1 minute, 13 seconds. Dan, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. And Ranjita closing it out with 1 minute and 21 seconds. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Stephen. Sounds like we all did pretty good, other than the evaluators. Next, I will call on, let's see, the table topics master. Jaime, would you like to give the results of the table topics?
Sure. I have the results. And for not answering my question, the winner is Dan. Back to you, Madam Evaluator.
Thank you, Jaime. And I guess I did not provide a word for the day, so we'll skip that. In terms of the whole meeting today, I thought it went really well. First of all, I'd like to give a big round of applause to Frank. This was his first Toastmaster role, and I thought he did an outstanding job. You know, you were very poised and calm, and I didn't hear too many filler words, which you have done in the past, so it's really good. This is a great exercise. The speeches were great. Deanne's speech reminded me of another phrase, which is laughter is the best medicine. And I thought, hey, you're talking about somebody getting well after, you know, watching funny stuff. So I thought that was great, and it's a great thing to remember. And Joanne's speech was wonderful about how events can happen in life and there's a positive outcome. The evaluations were really good, very comprehensive. Really enjoyed that. And the table topics were very thoughtful. So Jaime, great job. And hopefully you can start actually talking, giving speeches, table topics. Don't hide behind being the table topics master. You need to be on the other side of it. So overall, I think we were on time, and it was a great meeting. So I will hand it now to the president, Stephen.